Most people would consider where I live to be a nice place. It's a tourism-oriented island in a first-world democratic country, but that gets old, you know? I think working through the pandemic did it. It gave me Ishmael's damp, drizzly November of the soul, so before I too had to suppress the desire to go to the street and methodically knock people's hats off, it was time to go. The thing is, it's tricky to just leave your life. You can book a ticket, sure, but where does your stuff go? Where do you live when you get back from the trip? We gave up our rental on the island, drove hours to put our things in storage, even tolerated living with a friend's cats to make it happen. Well, maybe tolerated is the wrong word. After months of stressing, getting leave from work, and booking flights and accommodations, you're at the airport. Your bags go off on a conveyor belt, you mentally debate the merits of the overpriced airport beer, and you're standing at the gate. It's liminal. Everything from the last years is behind you. Everything that's next is, well, next. So you make some funny faces, embrace the suck of a trans-Pacific flight, and you're there. You're a tired mess, but you're on the trip. It's August. The first thing to understand about August in Japan is that it's pretty much hostile to life. As you step out of the train station in Tokyo, your body is immediately confused, incredulous at the heat radiating from all non-plant surfaces. As the Japanese might say, totemo atsui desu. It's very hot. You can go to the park to beat the heat, but every park sounds like this. So we took in some familiar sights despite the heat, retreated to the AC of the hotel room, something that became a definite theme later on, and tried to shake some jet lag off. Naturally, this is the climate setting for the most arduous day of the entire 40 to 40 trip, August 18th. Walking time!
I'm just walking right now.
Where are you going next?
Apparently I'm going to have Mount Fuji.
Apparently.
Apparently it's go time.
Go time! Is climbing Mount Fuji difficult? It's kind of a tough question to answer. If you log the hours of hill walking ahead of time and have a powerful breakfast, you'll make it up. There are regularly spaced rest stations where you can buy increasingly expensive snacks and drinks. You can even stay overnight if you book in advance. We chose to climb up and down in one day, something the authorities generally advise against, but we made it both up and down, which is the main thing. Lynette was loving it.
How are you enjoying the 8th station, Lynette? Fighting! Fighting!
With little choice at this point, you fight on, inevitably keeping pace with a collection of single-serving Japanese friends, and after some hours, get through the clouds to the summit.
Hey Lynette, where are you?
I'm in the crater of Mount Fuji.
And? Was it super easy?
No. It was horrific.
Are you wise? Because you've climbed it once?
I'm wise enough now to know never to do it again.
Baka.
That is how the proverb goes.
So, fun fact, apparently I get altitude sickness. At this point, I felt like I'd been kicked in the head. It was time to go down.
Walking down!
If the ascent pummels your legs, the descent obliterates them. After about 7,000 switchbacks on steep volcanic gravel, we found our way to the bottom, where I asked Lynette for her review.
What are you doing?
How was that?
Horrible.
Horriblicious?
Horrible. Never again.
Good job, Betty.
As you can see, she had the best time. Unfortunately, we had to leave the slopes of Fuji-san the next day and head to our home for the next 2 weeks, Osaka. This meant reintroducing ourselves to the Shinkansen system, navigating the crowded walkways of the Kitchen of Japan, and, of course, getting deeper than ever into Japanese food, but more on that later. I'm not sure climbing Fuji cured the drizzly November of my soul outright, but temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius have a way of warming you regardless of mood. Next time, we explore the Kansai area, sweat lots, and learn to love the AC. Join us, won't you?